G'day guys, here's a nifty little tool that at a glance could easily be overlooked and a whole bunch of benefits missed out on. It's called the trigger wheel and it's made by the same people that make the stick, and it's a very effective self-massage tool. Dubbed the tireless thumb by its creator, the trigger wheel is simply a small spinning wheel with a handle, making for a very precise and pinpoint accurate version to its larger brothers, the stick and the sprinter's stick, which is great for targeting specific muscle fibres, individual muscles and tendons. The trigger wheel is perfect for relieving stiffness and soreness to muscles and connective tissue, great for deactivating trigger points, great for increasing blood flow to muscles, and also loosening up scar tissue as well. Using the trigger wheel is very straightforward and is very similar to using the stick and the sprinter stick. All I do is I roll the wheel backwards and forwards over the area that I wish to target, and pretty much straight away you'll feel the difference. Not only does it feel good, but a few minutes of doing that and you'll feel a lot looser and a lot freer in the process. Now this can be great for those that suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome because it'll help loosen up those forearm flexors and those tendons as well. Now, those that sit at an office desk, and those that sit at a computer all day, you probably got a stiff and sore neck and also stiff upper traps, and you probably get those tension headaches as well. Well, this guy can be an absolute godsend because a few minutes of just doing this can not only loosen up those muscles, but can also relieve those tension headaches as well. Now, you don't just have to roll the wheel across the muscles, you can actually use this as an acupressure device as well. So you can use the flat part of the disc to push into specific areas that are sore, or if you want to be really nasty to yourself, you can use the smaller end of the handle and you can really get into those knotted muscles and those trigger points quite aggressively. There really isn't much to the trigger wheel, just a bunch of effective relief and a super easy way to avoid those expensive trips to the massage therapist. Throw it in your pocket, throw it in a bag, pretty much take it wherever you go. For more information about the trigger wheel, don't forget to check out ironedge.com.